Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. This time we are doing BigFatJiji's, or BigFatLP as he is nowadays called. And he is playing Twisted Fate, one of his favorites. He is really good, or he used to be really good with him. I'm assuming he still is. He's up against Cartus. And this should be an interesting matchup, to say the least. Because I haven't seen him play for quite a while, and yeah, him and Hotshot GG, both of them were always streaming like every day, all day, and all of a sudden that stopped, and yeah, now all of a sudden I did see him again. So hopefully that will mean that they will start streaming again with the whole CLG team. But yeah, we'll see. For now, I'm just glad to catch a match of him and his one of his, well, good champions. He was going to play Diana, but then one of the people left right at the last second of the champion selection, so everyone already got their champion, and you have the switch round where you can switch champions around and do your masteries and God knows what else. And at the last second of that one, someone left. And that was pretty lame. But yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. And yeah, so hopefully this one will be better. So, yeah, so far he is of course just farming and farming and farming. He helped a little bit with the blue. And didn't really do a whole lot else before we dropped in on him. But yeah, it took a little bit too long, so I was kind of doing something else because it took him like 20 minutes to get into a game. And I was doing something else in the meantime. And yeah, that means that I kind of was a little bit late on the this match, but I think we only lost like 1 minute. A very nice kill there. Skarner doing a good job of just catching that guy, and yeah, they're going to leave one minion here. Excellent. Yeah, just doing an excellent job of harassing him until Twisted Fate came in. Twisted Fate, of course, flash stun, and that was pretty much the end of that. Yeah, the Q, the wild cards, they do an incredible amount of damage. And as you will see, he only takes Q and W up until level 13, I believe, when you need to take something else. And yeah, until that point, he will only take Q and W. So he will first max W normally, and then after that, he will max Q. And of course his ultimate whenever it's available. So it's 6, 11 and 16. Yeah, not a whole lot of surprises there, obviously. But it will be... it will be. It is a very strong thing to do. Because that extra attack damage that you get, the little bit of extra attack speed and magic damage, I believe it is, every 4th attack, that is not really necessary because you don't really have attack damage, so you don't need the attack speed, and the extra attack damage, yeah, it doesn't matter because you're clearing all of the minions with your Q, and maybe the red card or the blue card. But yeah, you max that W to ensure it's up quicker. I believe that it has cooldown reduction in the level up. But yeah, also very important, the amount of mana you get back is dependent on the amount of damage you do. And the higher level the skill is, the more mana you will get back. It's as easy as that, because it will do more damage, and more damage means more mana. So yeah, that's the way that goes. That's why he's picking all these blue cards instead of going for red cards, which would clear faster, but then they don't give him back anything. So there you can see it, a little bit of harassment going off, trying to dodge the lay waste. Actually gets hit by one, but getting hit by one is not a big deal. It's about just avoiding most of the damage. And he does take the blue buff. Was a little bit afraid that Skarner might accidentally take it, because he kind of used both of his big skills and then didn't have anything available anymore, except for his basic attack, which is well, 66 damage, now 70. That of course is not a really big deal. So ward going down in that brush. He's only going toward one side of the lane normally. Yeah, using his ultimate to get in here, of course. And they do pick up a 1-for-1, but not in this bottom lane. In fact, the top lane got a kill. Yeah, that was not the best result they could have had. Yeah, I don't know where Graves is. Is Graves in the top lane? Okay, I don't really know. Apparently Graves is in the top lane. And we did get a turret in top lane, so that's excellent. Let me see if I can up the... no, best quality. Sorry. That's all I can do. I was just wondering, because every now and then I forget to put it to best quality. But yeah, the streaming quality is not great. And especially when they play on the Korean servers, which doesn't seem to be the case at this moment. I don't know their tournament schedule. I don't really care. I mean, if you want to know that, then you can look it up. But I really don't have to know that. But yeah, it's all about that the availability of your internet, of course. And in Korea, you just don't have that much internet access apparently as gamers, because everyone while streaming in Korea has bad internet service. So they didn't pick up that kill, but the enemy does pick up the kill on Twisted Fate, and that is rather unfortunate. So going for that gold item here. And yeah, Kars is not going to use his ultimate, wisely so, because that way he has it available in the next team fight and doesn't really use it to, well, to do nothing. Because if he used it now, people will have healed up by the time the next team fight comes up, and then he will be short by about, I don't know how much it does, like 200 damage, 300 damage by this time. Don't really know. Anyway, we are 1-2 with 52 minions. Pretty sure he's behind on cards by now, but we'll have to see, because obviously we can't see that. Would be great if we could see that. If they would adjust the GUI so that we could actually get access to the simple statistics like minion kills straight off. I mean, it's not like it's a hidden statistic. You can just get it by hitting tab. It's just that it would be very useful for me as a commentator, as well as for any player to see the minion counts without hitting tab. So if I could just look to the left side of the screen here and have all the minions just written down as numbers beside them, and on the other side the same, that would be awesome. Of course, the same goes for kills and assists and such. That's I don't really care about, but and of course the number of dragons the team has killed. So getting really aggressive here. The gank is coming in, but he is going to make it out. No, he's not going to make it out. Wow, that was close. But the ignite eventually takes him out. Yeah, that fling from Singed almost saved him. For two reasons. First of all, the fling does interrupt the ultimate, and yeah, it should have been used to disrupt the ultimate. And the second was it took him out of the range of Shaco. So Shaco had to run back into the fight and kind of lost some damage there. So we are going for blue buff here. And yeah, I don't know what he's doing all the time. That he just clicks the minimap somewhere and then goes and follows his character like 30 seconds later. It's kind of cute how it has a whole description. A tough monster that attacks with slow attacks. I never actually saw that, not even when I started. Come on, dude, just run in. What the hell? I don't know what he was trying to do there. I mean, obviously the Singed was waiting for his cooldowns to come back up, and then he could actually just run out and be fine. But I don't know what he was trying to do by just waiting around there. He could have just ran to his turret and let Singed recall. Then again, maybe that's exactly what he wanted to prevent. I don't know. So yeah, just grabbing some more farm. It is not really interesting to watch people farm all day, but that is the way it is in this game, and that is very unfortunate. Of course, that is one of the big things that you need to learn when you're a new player, how to do this. And I know it is a really boring task, but by getting a lot of gold early on, and this is not a lot of gold, by the way. 100 minions at 15 minutes is not a lot. But getting a lot of gold early on means that that you can afford your items earlier, and if you can afford your items earlier, you're just going to be better at this game, because you're going to dominate your lane much more often. It's virtually impossible to lose your lane if you're 50 minions up in the early game. And you can easily be 50 minions up if you're in the lower ELOs. Obviously not in the higher ELOs, because in the higher ELOs people tend to know how to kill minions, how to get a high minion count. And obviously it would be very strange if these guys didn't know that. If you could still dominate these guys by just getting more minions, yeah, that would be crazy. But yeah, they get large minion scores already, unless they're ganking all the time or harassing all the time. But compared to their opponents, they should normally do very well. So there is the Fiddlesticks. He is going to do some damage to Ezreal. Ezreal gets killed instantly, but yeah, Fiddlesticks pays the price. Fiddlesticks came in a little bit late because Twisted Fate was already out. He didn't really, need to stay in or want to stay in against 3 opponents. And then Fiddlesticks, of course, he can survive for a pretty long time as long as he has his drain going. And yeah, we're kind of running back in. Skarner was there with Graves, trying to take out the enemy team, or at least do some damage to them. But it seems that yeah, that did not really work in their favor. Skarner gets taken out. The Graves gets out at very low health. And yeah, it seems that the enemy team, oh wow, making a big mistake there. But the enemy team was just going to retreat and be fine at their next turret. But then Ezreal just made a huge mistake and just got instantly killed. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but anyhow, yeah, the item-wise, it's not really spectacular. It is, yeah, 2 Doran's rings and level 2 boots, which is kind of the standard. And then his first item, Deathfire Grasp, which adds a lot of AP. It also adds that, I believe, 30% of the enemy's current health in magic damage, which is great that it's magic damage because, yeah, you have that spell penetration going, and that means that you actually get bonus damage on that compared to when it would have been physical damage. So what are we going for? Oh yeah, we're going for Lich Bane. So first of all, going for that Sheen, and that Sheen should already prove to be pretty entertaining every now and then. It's 45 extra damage. For now, that is, yeah, that's enough to make it worth it. Because, well, he can turn it into Lich Bane, which would add 160 damage to his attack every 2 seconds or so. And yeah, of course, the more you go towards the AP, the bigger that advantage will be. But now, yeah, now it's not really that big. I actually got the kill there. Okay, interesting. Bye bye, Ezreal. Come on. They're not going to manage. Wow. Yeah, that was unfortunate for them. Oh, can we stop splitting? It's more fun that way. Yeah, I guess it is. It is more fun if you have team fights all the time. It is not nearly as effective though. And you saw why. So yeah, he has sheep running across the entire screen. He has some here, and some here, which is kind of his thing. Putting up these crazy sheep. Especially the rainbow sheep that's above his minimap. That has been there forever. Yes, he has some more of those creatures. I don't know what they're called or if they even have a name. But he likes them a lot. Yeah, we're kind of just in the middle. Not really doing anything. It's kind of... Yeah, it's like he's trying to be as passive as possible. But he really shouldn't be. I mean, they have a little bit of a deficit here in gold. I have to feel. Yeah, they are ahead in kills, but that doesn't mean they're ahead in actual gold. But because the enemy team every time gets kills when they can't get kills, I have to feel like they're a little bit behind. Very nicely done. Uses his flash once again. And now going to use his ultimate to maybe grab this. Yes, he is going to grab one kill. Oh, didn't run out of tower range. Oh. So Fiddlesticks is calling for dragon. And yes, they really should do dragon at this point. So 23 minutes in, we have 127 minions. That is not very good farming. But hey, he gets a lot of fights, so that's cool too. That's at least cool to watch. And hopefully we will keep that going. So yeah, almost on his way to, or almost finished with the Lich Bane. He needs one more small item, I believe. I think that's the Negatron cloak, right? Or sorry, null magic mantle. Not actually sure though. Anyway, he will be at the Lich Bane soon, unless he can of course afford a Rabadon's death cap straight off by the next time he goes back. And I'm not actually sure if he will. Well, no, I'm pretty sure he won't be able to, because that is really expensive. But hey, you never know with these guys. You never know when they get like a pentakill. So Lich Bane purchased now. And now we're going for some extra AP, I guess. Yeah, every attack is now going to do 216 more damage every 2 seconds. The first attack does that. You get the point. And if you combine that with the W, that is amazing. I mean, that attack is going to do so much damage. Because, of course, both things stack. The W is an increase or an amplification of your attack damage, your basic attack, and so is the Sheen effect, or in this case the Lich Bane effect. Yeah, whatever. Just getting a little bit of minions here, and they should be able to, well, press in and get some damage done. But it seems that they're not really able to do anything. There we go, finally going in. Finally, Skarner got that that easy grab. Well, it wasn't an easy grab because the first target he went for just flashed out, and TF is really super low here. He needs to get out, and yes, that's exactly what he's going to do. Yeah, the rest of the team is still grouping up, and they are actually going for Baron. But yeah, the easy kill on Singed. Really not a whole lot of challenges in these kills most of the time. The enemy team has slain Baron Nashor. Really? Oh man, so Shaco came in invisible and yeah, just completely got that Baron. Of course, the ultimate from Twisted Fate could have prevented that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, Skarner should have been able to smite that normally, but he did not. He did not. Oh, hey, Cartus, how you doing? So Deathfire Grasp going off as the first spell, and that was just an awesome, awesome amount of damage. And of course, he didn't get the kill because he kind of, well, used his whole burst, and then Cartus was still at like 30% health, maybe a little bit more even. So yeah, we get another kill here, finally pressuring into this tower, but so close to dying. And did they actually get out? No, 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 no. Fiddlesticks does get killed. Graves should die here, but no, he couldn't find enough minions to leech life. And we are going back. So yeah, finally an aggressive attack, and that aggressive attack actually got them quite a lot of good things. So maybe they should try that again. I mean, it worked really well. The dragon is going to go to our blue team here. Skarner should be able to outsmite it this time. Oh man, I can't believe people actually lose those kind of smites all the time. Of course, the guy counter smiting in this case did a very good job, because it is, of course, essential to come in not only at the right time but also with the right skills up. And since he does extra damage when coming from behind and has a, I guess, semi-critical strike when he first attacks after being invisible, he kind of has the upper hand there, because he can actually burst down way more than Skarner can. So the enemy team pressuring in here, and Asriel going to miss his ult, but they should be able to do some damage to someone. And yeah, we can't really see the fight anymore. It is just him being chased by Singed, and then the rest of the team, yeah, occupying the rest of the blue teamers or red teamers. It doesn't matter how you look at that. But everyone entertaining the rest. And come on. Yes, going to grab a kill here. And may actually pick up another one. Yes, he picks up the Asriel as well. And picks up the wolves. Leaves one. Come on. Just get that turret. They're just going to attempt. Oh, not good. Free kill for Cartus, because he did something stupid there. He took way too much tower damage. Oh man, if you're already in a game like this, you shouldn't give away free kills because it's already hard enough to win. But they are 33-23, so I guess it is. Yeah, it's kind of okay. I mean, they're still going to win, but it's just that you don't want your opponents to ever be able to come back. So Sinch coming in, trying to tower dive here, but yeah, Skarner saying, "Oh, you want to tower dive? Okay, that's cool. Just come here then and tower dive like a real man." Wow, that was a two-shot. That really was one auto attack and the ultimate. Oh, and then Graves gets killed by Karthus. I don't know how because he didn't have an ultimate up. At least I believe he didn't. Oh man. Oh, just in case you can't tell, I'm super tired here. I slept only a very limited amount, and it always comes to bite me when I have these semi interesting matches, and I have to talk all the time, but I kind of forget to talk, and I can't really keep my eyes open, and it's because I don't have anything to do. I mean, I don't have to control the camera. I don't have to do anything here. I just have to watch the game and say whatever is going on the screen. And yeah, tactical decision making, I'm not going to comment on that in this state because yeah, that would be retarded. Because half the time I have no clue what I'm saying. Oh, I really are going to die here. May actually no, she's not able to pick up anything there. Yeah, we are currently 2 kills behind. Not kills, but 2 guys are dead. Which means that the enemy team may actually be able to do something. The enemy team is buried so far into their base because all the lanes have been pushed. And it's just going to be really hard to come back from that if you're them. But yeah, they are kind of crawling back. They came back with about 3 kills. On the other hand, they were going for a Baron here, and if they pick up a second Baron, that is of course awesome. But on the other hand, if they just lose a full ace for this, that is not so awesome. So yeah, it is indeed an ace. Okay, but it's an ace for 3 or something like that, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's 2 more kills, sure, but it's not that big of a deal from that perspective. Of course, it is a big deal from the perspective of you're going to lose the game now because you got aced. So they would have lost the game anyway, so it's not like they made a terrible mistake there and were punished for it. No, it just ended the game a little bit quicker. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. Oh man, that wallpaper. And I will see you next time. GG.